Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Ricknineg. Thank you so much for joining me. Look at what I'm looking at. Look at this beast, the Big Bud 450. I'm so excited to go over this. So in this video, what I'm going to do is kind of show you all the equipment. We're not going to try everything out, but I kind of want to show you like all the way down the line what comes with this DLC. So if you can decide if at $14.99 US money, that this will be worth it for you. I'm gonna give you my opinion at the end. Of course, it's a subjective thing. It depends on you and what you like. And yeah, let's get right to it. And this is what we begin with. Oh, those lights! Look at that light. Look at the detail. Look at the entire engine and the actual belts. Look, there's a fan right there. Look at that. There's like all these hoses, power shift. Look at this gorgeous thing. Now I do have the big brother over there. We're going to look at it in just a little bit, but look at this. Look at the connections in the back. Let's get into it. The first time I've gotten into it. Oh yeah. Let me just turn on the sound a little bit. That's kind of pathetic there. Okay, so I mostly want the the vehicle volume. There we go. Okay. Look at this thing. So this thing is of course made by Big Bud. It has what, 500 horsepower. It is a monster. Look at the fan inside, guys and gals, spinning. Look at the detail in that, how open that is. Now this is a powerful tractor, but let me tell you, this is the small one. Could you believe that? Oh, a little bit of a frame rate there, but I'm getting 60 frames. The thing is, there's so many pieces of equipment here. Now look at this. How can you guys not ignore that big beast? I'm gonna get right out of it and show you. Look at this. This is the Big Bud 747. It's, I'm assuming, very similar to the 747, the Boeing 747, because that's like the giant plane. Well, this is the giant tractor. This is, I believe, 1,000 horsepower. I'm not going to go over all the specs. You can find them on farmingsimulator.com or their website, but I just kind of want to show you the pieces of equipment. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness. This is like a monster truck in tractor form. I can't even get through. Look, I can't get through there. Now let me tell you, I have to admit, I put 3 wheels on it, and you don't need to do that. Triple wheels on the back. So that's as big as it gets. It can get a lot smaller if you want. Let me move this guy out of the way and I'll show you what it looks like with less wheels on it. Okay, now here it is with the double wheels. That is more manageable, let me tell you, and it doesn't look that bad. The other one just looks awkward kind of thing. I mean, I guess if you need it, it'll work, right? But I mean, it's just a little bit, look, it fits in here a lot better, I think. And of course, you need this big thing to pull the really big pieces of equipment. So I mean, look at this. This thing is gnarly. Let me go with the single tire so I can show you the thinnest it'll get. And of course, you can do that over here in the vehicle shop. And you go over here, go customize, and you go standard wheels. Look at that. Now, of course, I'm in a cheat world, just where I cheated money in so I can get the piece of equipment. That doesn't look as cool, to be honest with you. It's still ginormous. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, I know this is what pretty much people want to look at. Now, it doesn't look, yes, it's larger, but it doesn't look that big compared to this. The smaller one, the 450, you can't get any tires added onto that. That's just how it comes. Yeah, but no, there's a big difference. Look at that. All right, let's look at the other pieces of equipment. There's so many, guys and gals, that they didn't fit in this space, so I'm gonna have to do a few times and get rid of them. All right, let's get to it. Now let's go down the list here and look at these pieces of equipment. Now, I don't know the pronunciation of this manufacturer. Grégoire-Besson. That's what it's Grégoire-Besson. That's not how you say it. I believe it's French, so Grégoire-Besson. I don't know. I'm sorry for butchering that, anyone from France. I gotta get this thing out of the way. What are you doing, buddy? But this is basically a trailer hitch, and so it is for tractors that don't have a 3-pronged hitch. I don't know why that's a thing. I thought all tractors pretty much have them. Look at this. So it's 1, 2, 3 connections there, and you hook it up to something. Maybe to like the semi trucks. I don't know. Let me look at this one, guys and gals. Same thing. Grégoire-Besson SPSL 9. Look at this plow. This is a gigantic, enormous plow. Like, can you seriously even believe the size of this thing? Like, this is no joke right here. So you know that hitch I told you about, that all tractors have the 3-point? Well, not this one. Look at that. So you gotta actually put that hitch, and then you put the plow. But look at this. Come on, guys and gals. This is insanity. Like, I'm zooming all the way out, Okay, this is all the way out. Okay, they can't go anymore. Look how big this plow is. Do you see that? Do you see how big this plow is? This is just insanity. Let me turn on the prongs here. How does this even work? Let me unfold this thing. Like, I didn't want to go through all of the pieces of equipment, but I feel like I have to. Like, what in the world is this monster? Does this seriously go like this? What are you talking about? Okay, turn plow, lower plow. Again, I'm not going to do this whole thing, but goodness gracious. Holy moly. Wait, is this a thing now? Oh my goodness, look at that. When you thought your plow wasn't big enough to get the job done, this guy comes along. Now, of course, I'm not doing it straight because I'm assuming you have to get used to it. I'm not used to it. But look how many rows this thing is doing. There we go. That's kind of how you have to do it. Kind of. But I can't even zoom out to see all the work it's doing because it's so big. Look at that. Oh my goodness, guys and gals. Alright, so here we are back with the other pieces of equipment. This is AGRISEM. It's a Cultiplow Platinum 8M. It's basically a cultivator. It folds out. Looks pretty nice. I'm liking it. I like the yellow. I like the color of that as well. Now look at this one. This is a BEDNAR. This is a Swifter SM 18,000. Yes, 18,000. Holy moly, look at this monster. Like, this thing is no joke. Now, you guys and gals thought the Titanic was big. I'm in the 747, the largest of the two big bud tractors, and I am pulling this BEDNAR. This thing is a beast. Like, I don't know if it comes through on camera. I think it should, but holy moly. Let me open this thing up. Look, it's gigantic. Like, are you serious? Look at that. Like, it's gonna be a godsend. I'm not complaining. I'm just the gargantuan size of this thing. Like, I know I'm plowing through this. It doesn't matter. It's my work. But look at that cultivation. Look at that. That is just nuts, guys and gals. Now, I am not a fan of spiders. That's why I think I don't like the look of this guy. Like, it's not bad. It's just so scary. Like, look. Imagine going on the road. Look at this thing going behind you and opening up. Like, I did not believe these implements were so big. Just the gigantic size that we have going on here is incredible. Look at this. And look at the speed too. 10 miles an hour is not bad, but look at the amount of crop that I am going through by doing this. Look, it is literally getting all of it so quickly. This is just nuts. Now, this could either be a really good screenshot, guys and gals, or a really bad one, because this is nuts. I'm getting frame rate lags like you wouldn't believe because there's so many pieces of equipment. Look at the big bud and look at that little telehandler thingy. That is so hilarious. Now look at this thing. I should probably start on the other side because that's kind of how we ordered them. Well, kind of. This thing just kind of spit him out randomly. So let's look at this green one over here on the left. This is called the Great Plains. It's a YP-2425A. It's a sewing machine. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness. Like, this is just nuts. It holds around 5,000 liters of seed. Look at this red one. I think this one's gorgeous. It's called the Terminator. It's a sewing machine. Of course it's called the Terminator. Look at this thing. This is not only a sower, but it's also a cultivator. But look how ginormous it is. It is nuts. Then we have here the Hatzenbichler. Now I believe this one, this Hatzenbichler, this Terminator. So this is the Terminator. It connects with this one. So I think you put more seed in here. Austrian. Whoa. Okay. So you see, there's a double connection. There's a connection there. There's a connection. So this one goes first, I think, and then this one. But it's just like a crazy looking, two crazy pieces of equipment. Yeah. So this holds 14,000 liters of seed. Crazy. This one, you need 450 horsepower, which is the small little bud. There's a big little bud, or there's big bud, and then there's a small little bud. So this is the 747. That's a smaller one, quote unquote. With that one, it'll pull it fine. So you would need this one, and then you would need this one. That is just nuts. And you see the connections here? That's for the seed to go in. Look at that. You see the connections over here. Really, really cool stuff. Then you move over here. This is called the Brent Avalanche 1596, and it is basically an auger. Alright, so before I finish and I try a few of them out, again, this is not a comprehensive review of how they work, but look, another spider cultivator. This is called the manufacturer's Seed Hawk. It's a XL toolbar, 84 feet. Are you kidding me? 84 feet? It's a sewing machine, apparently. Well, what it is, it's a combo, because I think this, you see all the little hoses in this, connects with this one, and you have this giant, just giant thing. This one probably goes first, and then you have this one in the back, and you just have some ginormous stuff. But I also want to show you this one all the way at the end. It's a manure spreader. One of the things I hate about manure spreaders, they're not big enough to hold all the manure, because then they run out. So look at this, 50 tons, I believe. Is that what that means? 5T? 50T? So you need 500 horsepower to pull this baby, but look, this holds 70,000 liters, guys and gals. 70,000 liters. 4 tires on each side, 8 tires total, and a 15-meter swath for the manure. Like, this is just nuts. This is going to cater to all your guys' needs. Oopsie, Ricknineg made a traffic jam with the big bud. Look at all the cars over here. Oh my goodness. Is this the one that says it's 84 feet? Yes, it does. Oh man, this doesn't even fit sideways on the street. Are you kidding me now? Again, it does say it's a sower. Oh, is that how you connect it? So am I supposed to connect the other thing behind this? I gotcha. Let me see if I can figure that out and come back. Whereas some people would complain to the developers and be like, this is so hard to do. I'm gonna just tell you right now that this is more of a save my skills than the developers, because they did a great job on this machinery. But trying to back these things up to get it going, oh, look at that, everyone. Okay, now of course there's no seed in the back, but this is how this thing works. I think we're gonna leave you with this parting shot, guys and gals. If there's anything that you want me to let you know about, what is that in the back? I'm guessing, oh man, to fill these things with seed. I'm not sure how they fill up. I'm guessing you go under a little thing. But let's go and do this. Let's figure this out, guys and gals. Let's just lower this baby and see how much we can do. Oh my gosh. So as we're cultivating, we are fertilizing. Wait, is the front working? Oh, there we go. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so that's what you're doing right there. Wow, this is nuts and gnarly. However, I noticed that it's not changing the texture of the ground, so maybe it is just a sower. I don't know, we'll have to look into it, guys and gals, but that image there is in my brain. We'll see you guys and gals next time. Don't forget to stay positive, always better yourself, and most importantly, be hopeful.